LJ here, and I'm here with my co-host.
Heart of War. Across the table, I got Sherry Arnold, Matadora Roja.
Yee.
And across the boards there, we got producer Chris.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? How you been doing today?
Good. Been busy.
Yeah, what you been doing?
Went to IKEA for breakfast.
Jerking
IKEA.
off.
Yep.
They got
I went for
food there?
lunch
Yes. Yes,
Is it amazing?
without the
I
food.
enjoy it. I had a nice. My new jam has been their cold smoked salmon on their little crackers with cream cheese.
What'd you call
Excuse me, you can't say that word.
Can't
Yes,
say
I can.
cracker?
I'm white.
Cracker. It's like the N-word for black people. You can say cracker.
Yeah. Had that, and then I
Word.
had their Swedish breakfast, which is just it's just eggs and Swedish pancakes, which are basically just crepes, potatoes,
Crops.
Crepes.
and the jam. But the whole breakfast was only 610 calories for the breakfast, so it's not bad.
Think they had it all broke down for you, huh?
Yeah.
610 calories.
And it's all in their IKEA's entire menus in MyFitnessPal. So
So you just count those macros.
Mhm.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Good.
yeah, Amanda finished up all the meals, got them all uploaded to MyFitnessPal, so that way I could just boop 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 boop, change my caloric intake down a little bit. So down around 19 now.
1900?
Yep, 1963 a day.
Go ahead, Giovannis. Give us a call, bro. You got something to say?
He got a fight coming up.
Javon's
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
fight coming up.
Yeah, he.
He does.
He just commented that he said, "I'm gonna give you guys a call." So whenever you're ready, bro.
Dan Dan's got a fight coming up too, don't he?
Yes, he does.
Who?
Dan.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
then
right,
it's got a fight
and,
coming up as well, yep.
Is it that title fight that he was supposed to have?
I'm not sure exactly 100% about that. He did send me the link to the guy not too long ago. I still got to look him up and do some stuff.
Broward County.
So we'll talk about that.
I think he's on
later.
a Sunday though.
Yeah. His is all the way back down over to like Fort Lauderdale area. I'm like, fuck, man.
I know.
That's where it was last time.
Yeah,
Miami.
he likes fighting down that way.
What is that?
I don't know. That's where he get. He's hooked
Is
up
that
with
where he
some
could
other-
get the fights?
Yeah, basically he's getting where he can get it in. You know? Gangster. I can't answer that question. I don't know yet. I don't know the answer.
Yeah, his fight Sunday, August 26th, 5:30.
Where are we live here other than Facebook?
Facebook.
Right now, just Facebook.
It's Facebook.
Yeah.
It's just locker room talk.
Yeah, well, we have the link on Locker Room Talk and, of course, my page. Oh, here we go. Let me bring the volume up.
I'm gonna say because I don't hear that.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
Giovannis, what's going on?
What's up, dudes? How y'all doing, man?
Doing great, man. We were just actually thinking about you. We saw that you have a fight coming up.
Yeah, I got a fight this Saturday. Well, Saturday coming up.
Dang,
Man, that was hella quick.
Super quick. It was like,
Dude, I just got to get in there, man. Just in my blood, bro. I just got to fight, man. I just got to do it.
you know what? I've known Javonis for pretty much his whole fight career, and pretty much that's how he's always been. He pretty much always stays ready, anyways. And as dynamic of a guy he is, and as much as he stays in shape, which I think probably helps a lot, he's able to just pick up fights like this.
Dude, I saw his last fight. His hands were on point.
Dude, I'm telling you, just knockout artist.
And he was talking, I saw some posts on Facebook. He was talking about that the next fight's going to be even better. So what have you been doing to get those hands better, bro?
I just, a lot of technique, just technique. It's really no sparring and nothing like that. More just technique. I don't fought over 20 fights, so it's like I really just drill technique. I feel like I'm already ready for a fight. Just always ready for a fight, So, and I'm going to welterweight for this fight.
Well,
Oh, you're really
170.
nice. Yeah, well, you have looked a lot bigger. I've seen those last photos. I mean, I haven't seen you in person in a while, but I seen the last photos. I was looking. I was like, damn, bro, you're putting on some man weight, son.
Yeah, I just got cut a little bit. I mean, I'm not 170, but I'm going to 170. I've been fighting up in weight classes. Even when I was fighting at 35, I was fighting at 55. So, I mean, like, the bigger I get, I can just keep – I play with it. I play with the weight classes.
So what do you know about the guy that you're going to kill on Saturday?
Talking about the guy I'm fighting?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll call it that.
He's a big guy. He got a record of 2-4. He's from Jacksonville, actually.
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah?
Okay, we might
Yeah.
know him then.
I want to say, what's his name? Umar? What? Like Umar something. Wait, what is his name? Let me look at it real quick. Hold up.
See more butts?
I gotta look at his name. It's a weird name.
That's when he should go into the Rock mode. It doesn't matter what his
It
name
doesn't
is.
matter his name. The ending is going to be the same. My hand raised. If you didn't
Man.
know, now you know.
Watch it be somebody we know. We're talking shit about him.
Emery Oron. I can't really.
Oh, I
Emery.
do know Emery Ora. I do know Emery.
I know that
And
name.
he has a brother.
And a sister.
Yeah, so he fights with Brennan out of, I want to say it's the Hit Center. I think that's what it is.
Oh, up on Jacksonville and Phillips?
It was Team Aries.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still Team Aries, but he has a brothers, Emery and I forget the other one's name. Yeah, so his record isn't that great, but the guy is super fit. I think for what I've seen him fight before though, versus you definitely got that speed advantage. You know what I mean? Unless he's done some stuff since his last fight that I haven't seen. But
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I got the speed advantage. He's gonna have the strength, explosiveness. I really don't. I mean, he been training for a full count, but I don't think he'll have conditioning. I just think he got too much muscle mass to be able to condition me.
So
How do you feel cardio wise? I'm sorry, Art.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I feel like on stand up, I feel like I can go all day. You know.
Okay.
I feel like grappling. I feel like his grappling is not as slick, so I don't feel like he can really like threaten me. I feel like if he comes and lay down, try to lay and pray and be a born fighter or something like that, it could cause problems. But I honestly don't see the fight lasting too long. I honestly think I'm gonna get him out of there in under 2 rounds. I truly think I'm gonna get him out in the first round. But he's a big guy, so I'm thinking 2 rounds for sure it'll be done.
What is the promotion that you're fighting under?
Conquest, Combat, and Temple, Florida. I took the fight short notice, 1 week notice.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm confident though. I have no fear. I have no nerves. I have no doubt that I'm gonna win this fight.
Yeah, I don't have any doubt that you're going to do well either. I do know, is that the younger brother or the older brother?
It's the oldest one.
The older one. Now he does have a lot of knockout power. That guy does.
Yeah, but I never been finished.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying, what I do know of him is that he does have some knockout power. So I mean,
He does. He does.
Yeah.
I respect his knockout power.
Yeah.
But it's also a costing too because he rely on that knockout power. But if you notice his fights, he have KOs over guys that get KO'd. And
That's
then when
true.
you watch, he never KO'd anyone with one punch.
yeah,
It's because that he push, he force everything. So I believe he run towards me and he too quick, he'll get knocked out.
Yeah.
I have a lot of knockouts. A lot.
I can
So, I mean, I know how to
agree with
knock him
that.
out.
I can agree with that.
Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I knew about him. I think he had a losing record, or still does have a losing record. But even though those records sometimes can be deceiving, that's the reason I just want to make sure you know. I was like, hey, guy has power for
He
sure.
fought some tough guys.
Yeah.
He fought some tough
Yeah,
guys.
tough- tough dudes, for sure.
He never cared who he fight. He just stepped in the cage and fight.
Yeah.
You know. And I seen him fight. He's a vicious fighter. I mean, from watching him in the crowd, I mean, I wouldn't want to fight the guy, you know, but I want to fight the guy because they gave me the fight, you know, and I need the money, so, and I've been itching for a fight, and, you know, this is just a challenge to me, you know.
Yeah.
It's going up in weight class, so it's like a challenge. It's like if I was on the street and a big guy walked up on me and I had to fight right now, I had no training, I had to train, I had to fight for my life right now. Would I win or would I die? So that's the type I'm going to approach this fight. I'm going to approach this fight more on like a survival type thing, so.
Great
I
mentality.
just want to get my hand raised, and I'm prove a lot to myself once I beat this guy.
Well, all I know is that you are a treat to watch fighting. The way that you move, the way that you set up your combinations, it's cool. If you guys ever saw like someone like a Michael Venom Page or something like that, so I don't want to say that Javonis is like a Michael Venom Page as far as the way he moves. He's not as like flashy, dancy. He doesn't showboat quite that much, but the way he looks so sharp, dude, it's so pinpoint accurate.
The path of damage is almost identical.
Yeah, the path of damage, his knockout power, his kick structure, the way he sets up his kicks and punches, and this is a pro match right here, right? Have you been doing a lot of work with elbows or knees or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or?
Elbows, just elbow technique. I think chaos, and I think like my main focus when I get in the cage is to hurt my opponent. So the elbows and knees are like the first thing in my mind once we clinch up or once we get close. I'm thinking elbow, I'm thinking knee, because I know that I'm not the biggest guy, you know. But I feel like you know, my knee is like a heavyweight. If I hit you with a knee, it's a heavyweight shot.
Oh,
if I
yeah.
hit you with an elbow, you know what I'm saying, it brings more power. So yes, I'm definitely be using elbows. I feel like if I hurt this guy, he don't have enough heart to come back. You know, I don't think me and him, like, we mentally, I feel like I'm mentally on a whole different level than him. He's a good fighter, but I feel like if I hurt him one time, I feel like he's
He might crumble
done.
on, yeah. Well, I can tell
Yeah,
you
he'll
one thing you can't do with Javonis is rush him. As I tell you what, I remember sparring Javonis one time, and I kind of like did a little, and I was bigger, for sure bigger. And this is when you were actually smaller, like smaller. And so I threw a couple combinations at him, backed up, you know what I mean? I started coming back at him again, spinning round kick right to the gut, and I tell you what, that sucked so bad. That sucked so bad. I don't know if you remember it, but I sure held. I was like, all right. So I know I don't rush this dude.
Take that. Keep it in your basket right there.
Let's just take my man down maybe and calm his ass down a little bit because that kick came from nowhere. So yeah. I'm
Hey.
man. If you guys don't know, definitely gotta go watch Javonis. Super sick.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the fight, dude. I'm excited to get back in that cage. I just feel like a man now. You know, I feel like a man always when I was in there, but I just feel like more like a veteran, like just watching people.
Well, you've been
watching
doing a
people.
bunch of different things too, though, right? I did see like a small clip of you actually doing some stand-up comedy. By the way, it was.
I was gonna ask him about that shit.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Have you still been working on
Yeah.
that, or what you been doing?
I did like 2 more shows. I just never recorded them, you know. I did 2 more shows.
Man, the first one I saw was your first one, and it was wrong,
Yeah.
but it was hilarious, dude. You had this one thing
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was dating this chick. Yeah, I got burned again. I was like, oh, that shit was hilarious. Because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. He's like, yeah,
Nobody
shit
never let me forget about that one. They always get me. And the bad thing about it, the sad thing about my jokes, they're true. I don't just make up jokes.
I love
It's true.
I love it, and that's what makes it genuinely funny. What was funny was like your boss being gay and how people don't like it, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get some extra hours." Dude, yeah, I watched that. Dude, I was like, "Damn, bro, that's so hilarious." Dude.
So how
Yeah.
did you stumble upon that? I mean, did you one day you just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this"? I got a couple of jokes.
Yeah, no, I just seen Dave Chappelle get signed $50 million just for being funny,
Yeah.
and then I was like $50 million for just being funny. I said I could be funny, and I tried it. That's the same way I did MMA. I just jumped in the cage. I never went to a gym and got in the cage. It was just like turn 18, 2 weeks later I'm fighting in the cage.
Yo, I
So
remember.
it's like
I think I remember that. You guys are coming.
Yeah.
Was it
I
Star?
remember you
You and your
fighting,
brother.
and then
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you slammed it. Yeah, you submitted the dude.
Well, no, I
You
slammed him.
slammed him, you
I
fucked him
slammed
up.
him to
Both
sleep.
turning on him.
He went to sleep.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what you did. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, thanks. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, I remember your fight, you and Mayweather.
Me, Nisal,
Nisal.
EJ.
Yep, exactly. I was like, dang. I was like, these guys you guys went in there just ready to scrap. You're just definitely
Yeah, straight scrapping. We all
straight
lost
scrapping.
though. We all lost that first fight, but we, you know what I'm saying, we had fun and we had more confidence. So it was like, wow, we can actually compete with these guys. And
Yep.
we just come from sleep. So, and it started us from there.
I like that, man. You see, you know what I think? When I hear you, when I see you, when I talk to you, the first thing I think is that like you are truly an entertainer. I don't think it really matters what kind of medium that you're going to use. I think you're going to be successful at whatever you do, especially when it comes to entertainment. Especially when it comes to the fight game, you're super fun to watch. Like I have friends where I watch them, I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know. And then I have you. Like I remember when I went to corner that one fight with you. Dude, I was not. I looked at the other fighter. I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be an issue at all.
Hey, the bad thing about it, it's like I was thinking about it, just doing some ground game because I knew I could have destroyed that dude on the ground.
Yeah.
But it was just like, stand up. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's like the stand up. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like the stand up is more, like I feel like if I go to the ground with somebody, even if my jiu-jitsu better than his, I just feel like he can still beat me if he catch me in one submission. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like I try my best to try to stay away from any way it could beat me. I just feel like I can't really be beat on the feet because it's like I've been to so many top gyms from Fusion, just traveling around, and I tell you, it's like it's really rare to find somebody that can beat me standing up, and that's why I got real confident on my feet because it's like I always usually win on my feet wherever I go at.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, I don't always win on the ground, but I usually always win on the feet. So that's why I'm so confident with stand up.
That one last guy that you fought was over Orlando as well that I saw. You know, he was touted as a Muay Thai guy. Like that was his thing, the stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that was his thing.
the small little combination that you're in and out, picking them apart, I was like, oh, this is going to be over so quick. And then basically, he was just crumpled on the ground. You had him hand on neck from the back of the neck and just like could have picked your shots. You were actually pretty merciful. You know, you could have made it way worse for him, which is actually, I think, shows good character. You could have really made him like not feel good the next day.
Well,
You know
didn't
what I
he
mean?
talk shit at the weigh-ins?
Did the guy talk
Yeah,
shit
he
at the
grabbed me by my
weigh-ins?
throat. Dude choked me, man. He grabbed me by my throat.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, see, so you even held her straight. You held her straight, which, you know, I mean, I know they're like, oh, man, you know, he comes from the streets. I mean, like, you gotta think, dude. I was like, dude, you still had enough respect for your opponent not to be an ass.
Yeah.
You could have really hurt that dude.
Once the fight was over, with, it's like I lose all care. Like, I don't even care. Like, when he grabbed me by my throat, I wasn't even mad. Like, I was mad before the fight, but when it comes to the cage, I just leave all emotions because I watch a lot of Anderson Silva and Conor McGregor, and I watch how they mind was and they mindset. John Jones, and I really study their minds, and their minds always say the same thing. You got to be calm under pressure. You can't bring no emotions in the cage. And once you truly do that, you don't bring no emotions, no fear, no nerves, no nothing. You perform at a whole different level. It's like you can fight somebody, you can see the nerves. He might not be scared, but you can see nerves in him.
Yeah.
There's no nerves. Even when I get shot, I get cracked. I just nothing. It's just no expressions, no emotions, and just try to keep a bulletproof mindset. And that's why I be confident when I go in the cage.
That's perfect. And no wasted energy that way. You know what I mean? Like, you're not burning any kind of energy worrying.
Exactly.
Because that's an energy zapper.
Yeah, that is the most energy zapper because I noticed that, like, people be in so much of shape, they say they train for 8 weeks, and then I'll be like, damn, I only trained for 2 weeks, but then they gas out before me. But I try to figure out, I start figuring out, oh, these guys are panicking.
Yeah.
They are wasting energy. And now I know this, so I'm confident in this fight because this guy panics a lot. You know, once he get cracked, he go to panicking, he go to wasting energy, and he go, you know, so I feel like I ain't gonna waste no energy. I feel like all my shots gonna land. I might miss 2 or 3 shots. I'm calling it. I'm predicting now every shot I throw gonna land, everything. He's too slow, and I'm not gonna waste no energy. He's gonna be wasting a lot of energy by missing shots all night, and I just feel like it's a recipe for victory for me.
So probably around round 2 at the latest.
Yeah, round two, just because he's a big guy, I don't know if my knockout power going to translate to 170 like it does at 155. And I'm not even 55. I'm truly at 45. I walk around at 55 and fight 55. So, I mean, I've been fighting guys that, you know, supposedly bigger than me, but it's like I got a good build and good genes, so I actually look like I'm their size.
Yeah.
But it's really, I'm really just skinny cut up guy, you know. So.
Well, you're kind of tall too, so I think that's you know who else? Lanky Madness. He fights over in Asia right now. God damn. Will Chope. He was kind of that same type of build. Very tall guy, super lanky, but in the ring he looks huge compared to his opponent, even though he weighs less. Just because of how tall he is and stuff like that.
He's like 6'2", and he fights at 145.
Well, no, he's bigger now, but I think he's like 6'4", if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But yeah, he's tall.
He's tall.
Yeah, and then you're kind of the same situation, Javonis. You know what I mean? I mean, now that you're creeping up into welterweight, though, you know that changes a little bit. But I think you're still taller than Emery, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think he's 6'1". It says 6'1" on Topology, but he's not. He's not accurate. It's like it's different ways you throw out punches. Like I literally, since I started training and watching these YouTube videos to work on my technique, I always did it the proper way. I didn't, it was a straight right hand. It wasn't. I ain't have muscles and I wasn't strong. You know, I wasn't big when I started. So I just had to use technique. So straight right. It got to be straight. It got to be straight. It got to be straight.
Can't have anything loopy. Yeah.
Yeah, so like my shots are straight now. I don't even have to think about it. I throw straight shots, and he trains straight shots, but he don't throw them in fights. He throw looping shots, he throw overhand, and he rush in before his punch. So I just think I'm gonna light this guy up.
It's just a little bit of distance management control, maybe that he's having issues with that you're feeling and seeing. Is that right?
I actually think, yes, I actually think he's a good athlete. I actually think if he had my mind, I had his body, I think he'd be in the UFC right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because the guy is
a good athlete.
he's definitely stacked for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
Now,
He got a lot of knockout power.
Has there been any shit talk, or is he kept it
No.
respectful?
Nah, I took the fight in the week notice, and I ain't got nothing to say bad about the guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna talk trash about the guy. I mean,
No, but
he is a
you know how
welterweight.
it is. You know what? Somebody talks shit about you, you don't stay quiet, because I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, this is one thing I can say about Brennan's crew, Emery and those guys, that they don't talk shit.
That's good.
They don't. They're actually really respectable. Typically for that, I think maybe one time they said something, and it might have been like a loss or something like that, something they disagreed with as far as judges or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but no, they I've never heard them online or in person talk any shit at all. I think they're a pretty respectable crew. Like I said, I know they're the main instructor or whatever. So, and he's a good dude.
I know there was a guy down south that I guess went to Giovanna's page. This is a while back, and he said some stupid shit, and Giovanna's let him up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was so.
I remember
funny.
that actually.
I was in tears laughing about that shit.
I know you're talking about. You probably talking about Ryan. Ryan,
No,
Light skinned guy.
it doesn't matter what his name is.
But yeah, so dang man. So the fight's location is where again?
Tampa,
It's in
Florida.
Tampa. It's from Tampa. I got to fly. I mean, honestly, I got to fly, but I haven't researched it. I just shared and put it out there. But I know it's in Tampa, Florida. I can't really say address without looking at the photo.
Well, I might have to creep on down there and watch that thing live, man.
Well, shit.
Yeah, man, I want.
Post a link
Hey, I
too,
appreciate that.
just in case,
Yeah, for sure. I'll hit you. I'll hit you offline, Giovannis, and we'll get that all taken care of and see what I can do.
Okay, it's at the Florida State Fairgrounds.
Florida State Fairgrounds,
Tampa, Florida.
Nice. Hells yeah, man! I love to watch you. I love watching you live, bro. It's a different level. It's a different
Oh,
story.
about a year
I'm gonna
since
put
you
on the
fought.
show.
What's that?
Yeah, it's been about a year. It's been like about 9
It's been
months.
a year. We
since I
went and
fought
Yeah,
saw your last fight.
right around August. Yeah, August. Yeah, or right before, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
that.
Oh, badass.
I mean,
All right.
I need to take a break, but I feel like I needed that break because my hands was hurting. I feel like my hand was just like, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, you keep hitting people so damn hard, brother. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I do. I be trying to hit them hard as I can. And that's it. But all right, man, I'm gonna let y'all guys continue y'all show, man.
Before we let you go, you got any shout outs, any sponsors, anything that you wanna, plug?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to my boy Freddie T. He got a song on YouTube, Count Me Out. He sponsored me, and Hunter Winter, he sponsored me as well. He paid for my blood work or whatnot. I mean, I can't really say the company because he's supposed to be giving me the shirt, and he ain't professional with giving me the information like I told him to. So I can't really shout it out, but I shout it out when the fight comes.
All right,
cool.
bro.
Outstanding.
All right.
Awesome, bro. Well, thank you for calling, and we'll catch up with you
Yeah.
after the fight and see what how it went down.
Exactly. And then also offline, just throw me a text, okay, brother?
Okay, yes, yes, sir. I see y'all. Catch up with y'all.
All right, later, brother.
Later.
Peace.
Man, I tell you what, dude, I
He
really
took a fight on a week's notice.
He does that. He does that. I like that. I like that guy. I liked him from the beginning. And I tell you, like before I even met him, I was like, oh man, this guy is street for real. The first time, and he was right. It was we did the same MMA fight. I think it was my first or second MMA fight.
Yeah.
And I think it was his first. And yeah, so those boys straight went from street training in the street, literally took their fight. And no fucks given. They just went out there and just did it.
Yeah.
And like me, I was like, I had to go train with my buddy. I was at a different gym. I was training at another gym for MMA with my buddy Jamie Harrison. Get ready for that. And I can tell you, man, I was like so nervous. I was like beyond nervous. I didn't know who my opponent was till that day. I didn't know. I had no clue. It could have been anybody. So and when I did find out, I was like, I think I could take that guy, but man, I don't know. I'm really nervous. But yeah, so it was interesting, and those guys they fought some hard rounds. I don't think any of them got like beat, but yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting watching them. They were very, very raw at the time. So watching Nisha grow and Giovannis grow, the guy that just called us, was kind of a special treat. You know what I mean? I feel
You know what I
I've
want to
been there
do,
through their whole
man?
career.
I want to have one podcast where we have two people that are going to fight each other. I think that would be super awkward.
Yeah. Live in that awkwardness. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
and it'll be fun for us for sure. No?
You gonna fuck my house
Poke
up?
that fire.
No, how am I gonna fuck it up?
Shit, gonna be starting. I'm gonna have to remove everything that could be thrown.
Listen,
in the
we'll have one sitting here and the other one sitting across the table. Somebody gets up, Sherry's in the middle.
That works.
Yeah, I mean, either that or we'll have we'll bring an extra guest, maybe Bert. You know, have him as security in the middle.
Security.
What?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking about when people say security.
Skirty.
I need some security. Somebody call an ambulance.
Can you speak into the mic?
Well, I was screaming it, so that's why I moved my head so I didn't blow your ears out.
That's okay.
You see how nice I am?
Sometimes.
I'm such a nice guy.
Anywho.
Just ask me, I'll tell you.
You hear that? That was crickets. That was crickets.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay.
did anybody watch the fights last night?
Which,
No.
who? What?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I guess you didn't.
He had drill. He went to sleep early.
Oh, okay.
No, I was actually hanging out with Nelson and those crew. I really like those guys. Yeah, Nelson's been up this whole week or whatever. And
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, it was kind of last minute. I didn't really expect it myself, man. And then he hit me up and was like, "Yeah,
Last minute, like last time? It was last minute too?
bro, yeah."
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Hey, what are you talking about? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Let me tell you why.
It doesn't matter!
Nelson was training with us at the gym, and Wallow knew it and was like, "You know what? Forget you. I got other things to do, son.
know, bro.
I'm gonna go move my house. How about that? I'm
I-
gonna go lift heavy shit, pack things
He
up."
didn't lift heavy shit.
No.
Until yesterday.
But I will tell you, he made the move. There's a reason why he didn't come to the gym a few times.
Because he did it how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, because literally we showed up at 8:30 or so,
Yep.
and we literally had the first apartment emptied within 30 minutes, and drove over to the next one and had it unloaded and out within 30 minutes.
See, that's the thing, right? So, why people don't want to help other people move? Because when you get there, they start packing the boxes. Like, no,
No.
I'm not packing your stuff. I'm moving
I'm
your
moving.
stuff.
I'm not packing.
Have it in boxes, ready to rock and roll. Have the furniture staged. Let's just pick up, put it in the truck, and go.
Well, they didn't
Unload.
have to move any boxes because the boxes I took the night before by myself.
Yeah.
Well, see, even better.
We
Even better. You're like,
literally-
if I don't have to use the guys to move these boxes, I'm not going to.
What we moved was
We moved.
literally.
Couch,
Yep.
washer dryer,
Yep.
bed,
Some
Yep.
shelves.
and an entertainment center.
Chris loves lists. He'll tell us the whole list.
I will tell you the whole day.
And the black dresser.
And the black dresser and
The-
the small little
there's a black dresser in there.
white table.
And a white
That was
table.
it.
With a bunch of honey in it.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of honey in the table?
Kind of weird.
I used it as lube.
Oh,
Told
shit.
you.
I put it on my dealio and be like, hey, sweet, why don't you go down with it?
No, that's my God, bro. Oh, my God.
I gotta throw all the honey out in my house.
Last person I helped move was actually Nelson, speaking of, and he did the same thing, had everything ready, packed, and rock and roll. I just helped
Last
move
minute?
boxes, yeah.
I've moved myself
Last person I did?
by
Yeah.
last
myself
minute.
every time.
Listen,
He let you know last minute.
Actually, it was like a day or two before. It's like, bro, I'm moving. I'm like, where? And he's like, yeah, I'm living on here now. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got you.
I just try to make it as painless as possible because I know people got shit to do, and the fact that they actually helped me out was just, you know,
Yeah,
Dude.
I
great.
appreciate
It
it.
was gravy. We were done by 10:30.
I just
Yeah.
play with the doggy.
Yeah.
I know Sherry helped.
Yeah.
Helped
But
on-
Maria was freaking
Yeah,
out.
she helped load a couple of things, and then I'm like, man, can you just hang out with my dog?
Maria's a Wallow's like little
Maria.
wiener dog.
Yeah, wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really nervous about being in
Yeah.
the new place.
Yep.
Yeah, they usually
She was
freak
better
out
though
for
when
a
the
day or
couch
two.
got there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, smell, I know. Yeah.
Yep. So got all that done. Then I was able to come home and finish working on
When
the
I'm-
camper and got it put back.
When I moved from Gainesville to St. Augustine, I had to rent a U-Haul twice and tow my car twice because I couldn't get anybody to help me drive my car or, like go back and forth. So it was like trip after trip after trip.
Did you ask us?
I didn't know you guys then.
Yeah. Well, that's your
I
fault.
knew you, Wallow.
That's
I
your
did
fault.
know you,
You didn't ask me.
but I wasn't all friendly. But my people in Gainesville said they would.
My
and
peoples?
Nobody showed up.
Because
That's
they're not
alright.
really your peoples.
I had peoples too that didn't show up last year.
You had a people.
Dude, I
person.
I am glad that Jalen showed up because
Because there's a big dude.
Jalen moved the apartment by himself on his shoulders.
That's a big dude.
Shrugged it.
Could you imagine if him and Robbie both showed up at the same time? You would have had it done in like one
Moving
trip.
rows.
They're like, listen, bro, we don't take 2 trips, 1 trip. Like grocery bags, but with like furniture.
They would have done it in like 15 minutes.
15 minutes, 1 trip.
Yeah.
Dude, Robbie Rodriguez put up a picture of him just looking freaking yoked out of skull.
I asked
was
him-
like, Jesus Christ, bro.
I need the recipe.
Yeah.
Bro.
Sweet.
Bro, yeah, you got some. He actually.
You know what it is?
He did do that. He opened his fridge. He's like, this is what I eat. He has Tupperware on one side. It was like all meat. Tupperware on the other side was like his carbs. It was like
And then on the other side, all his
beer.
IPAs.
Yeah, all his beer. He's like, listen, man, this is my meat. This is my carbs. This is my beer.
When we were training over there, my kids were with me at the gym. Robbie was there. He was doing Muay Thai, and he has like short, tight shorts on.
Yeah, he likes the tighty whities.
And Jacob's looking over. I said, "You want to look like him?" He goes, "No, he's huge. Like his leg is like as big as my son."
Yeah,
And he's got a tiny waist.
yeah, he works out. He works out
Yeah.
hard, man. He trains
Tree
hard.
trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie's a freak of nature, man. Guy's a beast.
Man crush Sunday.
You got a man crush? Robbie?
You sound like you got a man crush.
No, he's a freaking beast. I haven't hung out with him in a long time though.
I know. We got to get that, squared away.
Yeah. Jalen's a beast too. That's a big dude.
That's my boy.
They're on that conspiracy shit, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Jalen, not so much.
Robbie.
Yeah, he likes. Well, he likes to talk about it. We need to have him on.
Yeah, we should. That'd be dope. I'm really happy that Javon called, man. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah, we'll send
now-
straight to that.
I would say we need to have Dan call, but
Who?
Dan. But he's hearing impaired, so that makes it a little bit hard to do on a radio show or whatever. So
It's a podcast, bro. This is not a radio show.
Same shit. We're both.
He doesn't know what he's doing every week.
Same.
I got this radio show, WQIK in Cincinnati.
Well, man, it is a same. Listen, are we playing it live? You know, we're
It
trying to
is
do it
not
every day.
the fucking same.
Same shit, bro. Just-
Can you say
the
fuck,
difference is
cunt, chunch,
the
puta,
different-
bitch, and all that on the radio?
Chunch.
No, you can't.
the difference is
No, you can't.
We get God damn.
Hey, man. You can't come at him wrong.
God damn. Bro,
Saying.
the difference is we can say what we want. You don't know what I mean?
Okay.
That,
Sure.
that makes it a podcast,
Yeah, okay, whatever.
not a radio show.
Whatever.
Hey, you do your little radio show and stuff.
Your little radio show.
I hate when people say that.
Somebody's like, so you got a podcast? Like, yeah, well, how's the deal? Like, well, I don't know. I get the bullshit with my friends at least once a week. It's great.
Yeah, a lot of more people
Like the
should do it.
statistics, I don't know the how many
Analytics.
people analytic. I don't know
The analytics.
the analytics, but you know,
I handle the analytics.
couple hundred people. You know
Don't-
what I
don't you
mean?
worry
Tune
about
in.
those, yeah.
I'm cool with that. Whatever. If I don't give a shit if no one listens to. I don't care if they don't listen to it. You know, if they don't like us, whatever.
Listen, if you ever wonder, just go to like a small, banquet, a small wedding, and just know that the 4 of us are basically talking to that, amount of people.
Yeah.
On average, it could be 100, or could be 200, could be 300. I know an episode they got like 500 people.
Yeah, that's a pretty good episode.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I mean, we don't. Again, we're not in the thousands. We're not gonna tell you. Oh yeah, we get thousands and thousands.
Thousand
No.
reviews, man. Once you give
No.
us some money now, we start talking
No.
about your stuff.
We got a couple hundred here and there.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
No,
We're
not at
nobodies.
all.
We're nobodies, man.
Yeah.
We're just a couple dudes and a chick
I don't
talking
have,
some shit.
My last name is not Rogan or Schwab.
Bro.
Oh
Dude,
no,
speaking-
Schwab.
Speaking of, dude, so, Rogan, if you jump on Rogan show, you get a bump. They call it the Rogan
Yeah.
bump. And basically, Shab, after his UFC career, kind of like got onto that, I guess, the Rogan bump. At least that's what Dana White's trying to say, is that Joe Rogan's the one who carries Brandon Schaub in his podcast and his comedy and everything else. I believe he just got the bump, and my man ran with it.
Yeah,
Because he has a different kind of show. He has 2
Bro.
different podcast shows that are really successful. Totally different than
He's
what
got a
Joe
show on
Rogan does.
Showtime too.
And he's got a show on Showtime, and he's got a movie coming out. I mean, he's got a lot of things going on for him.
Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy, he's selling out.
Yeah.
So people, they can hate on him or whatever, Dana White.
I don't. I like him. I like what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I was like, bro, I can't.
You were a no
handle-
by him, yeah.
I couldn't handle him. I was like, it seems like he tried so hard, but he fell into his groove and then
Yeah.
caught his niche. You know what I mean? So Yeah, I don't mind listening to him. If I don't have a Joe Rogan podcast to listen to, or if one that he's doing, I just don't care for the guest. I pop it right over to him and Callan, and
Yeah, for
or
sure.
the Big Brown Breakdown, or
Try it out.
yeah, it's
Try
pretty
it out.
good. I like
He
it.
hasn't been on that one yet.
No,
I don't
yeah.
think.
Who's that?
Tom
Your
Segura, your mom's house.
Oh,
That's about normally mine. It goes Rogan, your mom's house, Chaco, and then
Oh, bro, I've been listening to the Bodega Boys.
what's your
listen.
mom's house?
it's
We'll go back to the
yeah.
Big Gay Boy. I'm gonna ask about that
the
too.
gay boys?
it's a
Gay Boys.
it's a podcast with it's Tom Segura and his wife Christina P. It's just their podcast.
Do you like Tom Segura?
Oh, I love
him.
Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Love him.
He's hilarious.
Funny shit.
Is he kind of dry a little bit in his?
I don't know. I've
think
never
so.
had sex with him, but
Jesus Christ, brother. Fuck. He's straight. Somebody get that man in the bathroom with his honey supply. Put a man of business. Come back out when you're done, sir.
I don't think his
brain's out
comedy.
there.
I don't think his comedy's dry. Because I mean, if you have to look at, who do you consider a dry comic?
Well, no, what I mean is like the way that he talks is kind of like
Betty White.
No. He's not monotone.
No,
No.
was it hit? I think it was his special that I saw. That I was kind of like I couldn't get into it.
Seriously?
Oh my
I think it
God!
was his.
The
He's
newest one?
The last one was fucking
The one where he talked about fucking
Louisiana?
Louisiana?
I think so.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, you lost some
Think so.
points.
Yeah.
Lost some points.
Yeah, I thought you was cool.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Well,
You're not a tried out guy.
listen, man.
Piss on me.
Yeah. You're not part of the 4-stroke club.
What's? You're right. I am not.
That's right, Jeans. You tell him.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
you need to take some more Benadryl.
this is one of the things, man. You got to realize, man. I'm not in it to make other people happy all the time.
Dude, I'm telling you, if
If that happens, I mean that's a bonus. But if it doesn't,
if you listen to his podcast, and you give it a couple episodes,
Yeah.
it's like coffee. You got to try it a couple times before. It's like cigarettes.
I bet you'll get hooked. Honestly,
It's like a bump of coke. You do it one time, you're okay. But you do it 4 or 5 times.
especially right now with Daddy Longneck, some of the stuff they're doing with Daddy Longneck.
Daddy Longneck.
Have you seen some of the? I'll show you later.
Which one's that?
The guy where he shows videos. It's like a young skinny kid, but his neck is literally like 2 fucking feet long.
I don't watch him. I
Sounds super
listen to
chokeable.
him.
Well, they talked about him last podcast.
He
ago.
better never do jiu-jitsu. I'll choke the shit out of
Oh
him.
no, bro! If this kid did jujitsu, he'd be dead, done for. Just chokes for days.
For reals.
It's crazy.
Choke on accident. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Whatever I want.
Like literally, if you tried to can opener him, you'd kill him. I mean, he's just got that much neck where it would just you could get so much pressure. you'd
Fold it
snap
over.
Yeah,
Snap.
it's crazy.
Snack,
Nice.
crackle, pop.
But no, I like his comedy. I don't think he's dry. I think
Okay.
it's pretty cool.
All right. Well, cool. And what was the other one?
I listen to the Bodega Boys, but you guys probably won't like
What is
them.
Bodega Boys?
Bodegas are like little mom and pop shops up north in New York,
Okay.
and it's like a little supermarket.
So they go to
But-
bodegas.
But they sell sandwiches and shit like that, so they call them the Bodega Boys because they're from New York,
So what do they talk about though?
bro.
Sandwiches. and
You have
bagels?
no.
Is it like a food
From
podcast?
New York. What is this?
I have to check it out.
You
Is it
just have
pretty
to
good?
listen. Yeah, I laugh my ass off.
Okay.
Freddie Funny.
Yeah,
That's awesome, dude.
it's kind of hard to describe because they just talk about anything.
Well, it's the same thing with your mom's house.
Is that kind of
podcast.
like what? It's like us, right? We talk about anything.
Yeah, but they're actually a lot more funny.
Yeah, well, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
They probably say less dick jokes than Wallow
They,
does.
yeah. No,
No.
more.
Oh, more?
Way more.
That's why you think it's more funny. That's your sense of humor, bro.
There's one. They have like these sayings that they do at the beginning and at the end of every show, and one of them is he says, "I want to be the one that your titi, that means your auntie, is fucking." So to me, that's just hilarious because he does it in like a singing way. He goes, "I want to be the one your titi is fucking." No,
I have to check them out.
no,
bro.
you don't get it.
That
That's
was
TBD.
funny. That's funny.
Yeah, to me it is.
Okay.
You got to remember now, me and your humor.
Yeah,
is
this
on
one
par
here.
with
This is the
thing.
motherfucker that doesn't like Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Listen up here, fucko.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a friend listen to the podcast, and they're like, "Dude, fucko, that shit's hilarious."
Well, we stole that
that's
from
like
somebody.
that's like
I can't
Joey
remember- I
Diaz.
can't remember who said it
I
first.
think-
Diaz.
I think it-
Joey
Joey,
Diaz.
there you go.
Yeah,
Said
fuck off.
fucko.
Yeah.
What's up, fucko? I'm like, I don't really say fucko.
I
It's
think
not
he
really my
I think he
thing.
did that when he was doing Joey Karate.
Yeah. Listen up here, fucko.
Yeah. A lot of the shit that I say, I've heard from somebody else.
Well, what it was is that we're having that
Negative.
conversation where I was like, I don't really like talking shit like that to my friends back and forth, but you guys you feed
Listen,
off of
I
that.
don't write
Like,
any jokes.
I will talk shit to Chris and then instantly feel bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, Chris. You know I
Because
didn't
you're a
mean anything.
pussy.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Well, you can say it's because I'm a pussy, or I'm just sensitive. I
No,
guess.
he's caring. He's caring.
I
Me
care,
and
man.
Wallo-
I care. I
Me and
care.
Wallo, we care about a
I
different.
don't want to hurt his feelings. Like I feel like when I'm short to you sometimes, like which I don't even
Yeah,
mean to
fuck
be.
feelings.
He'll be fucking fine.
Yeah.
He'll live.
I don't know. What if he just, one day is like, fuck it, I'm tired of being short of me, Art. I'm not afraid we're gonna leave.
What am I gonna do? Beat you up?
Well, man, I don't ever think it like that. I think boys think like that. They're like, what are you gonna do? Beat me up?
Yeah, beat me up.
You know what I mean? What do you want to fight? Want to fight over it?
Ah, Sherry,
Yeah.
thanks for the picture. That's hilarious.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, I got
I
it.
know,
too.
you can go ahead, take a look at it.
Yeah, go ahead, check
Is
it
on
out.
my phone? Can I look at my phone? Am I
Yeah,
allowed to?
check it out.
I'm allowed to
Please
look at
do.
my phone?
Turn
You
your
sure?
volume down.
Yeah.
Turn my volume down.
Well, he's looking at the picture.
Joking.
Oh my god.
He'd be like, "Oh man, this photo's loud."
I just got that. It took me a second.
Just a little bit. A little bit. But it's fine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that photo had audio.
Right?
I mean, when you screenshot a video, can you hear it?
Oh.
If you record the actual video from your phone.
Make a GIF.
But you don't have that option on your phone.
Are you doing Star Wars?
I did do Star Wars.
You did.
Oh my god, I was killing time. I was like, dun dun dun, change the shit, delete. Dun dun dun, that was dumb as shit. I need another bang bang.
No, you don't.
No.
No. Please don't do that.
Man, I got for some reason today while we were at Costco, me and Tyler were goofing off, and I got the you remember the frog?
Did he call you fucko?
No. The frog from
So
the
funny.
old like Bugs Bunny cartoons, the one with the top hat and the cane.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my right-tongue girl.
Yeah, so like for some reason that got stuck in my head for like an hour. So,
Word?
an hour I'm going around Costco or going around IKEA, just kind of just singing that until I finally had to pull the video up and show the kids. I was like, "Look, this is what I'm talking about." They're like, "Yeah, nah." And then I remembered.
He walked by somebody and somebody goes, fag.
No,
Spaceballs.
just literally watching. It was like a little 35-second video of him doing a skit. And it was from one of the cartoons where the guy kind of discovered him. And I just remember how fucking funny those old cartoons were, just because of the facial expressions.
They
the
were
way
pretty
the-
violent.
well, the way the guy cut his eyes when the frog starts doing his little singing dance and the look on his face, I was like, fuck, man, now I got to go through and start looking up old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
You know
start
what's-
watching them.
I used to love that
There's like an app or some sort of like thing where you can watch all those old cartoons, and they are way more. Dude, you can be an adult and watch those. You know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
You're like,
Those
yeah,
were not meant for kids.
I don't. No, those were meant for kids.
No.
I think kids can handle it. I did.
Not
I did.
today.
I had, oh yeah.
Now, there's
yeah.
your difference. Kids today, no, negative. They can't handle that.
They're like, listen, that's pretty racist. Why is that mouse Mexican and having a
Because his name's
siesta?
Speedy Gonzalez, motherfucker.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
That was racist as fuck, apparently.
Well, I mean,
Hey man.
well, between that, and then you had Pepe Le Pew, who was literally just trying to.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
You know who brought that up? It was Chappelle.
Oh, I'm sure.
Chappelle was the first one to talk about that shit. He's like, God damn, that guy was a rapist.
Yeah, he was a rapist.
He didn't rape that cat. He thought it was a skunk. He thought it was a skunk. Wait a minute. How'd that cat always get pain on her back?
I
She
don't
fucked
know.
that, or was it
I
his
don't know.
back?
No, it was her
Fucked that.
back.
Her back.
But between that and then let's see, what you always had Elmer Fudd trying to fucking kill,
Shoot somebody.
shoot
yeah,
somebody,
Shoot Bugs Bunny.
and he'd always wind up shooting himself.
Or Daffy Duck.
Yeah,
Well, that was like one of those, hunters are dumb.
It's rabbit season.
yeah.
Duck season. Rabbit season.
And then you had, I remember the little bulldog and the French bulldog.
Spike.
No, it wasn't a French bulldog. It was,
It
it
was a regular
was
bulldog.
a regular bulldog.
Well, then what was the big bulldog?
That was the big bulldog. Was
The
regular
little bulldog
English.
was his son.
The little one wasn't
No.
a bulldog at all. It was like one of those
thought it was a
scrappy
Frenchie.
terrier things.
No.
No.
I'll have to look it up.
Listen,
Different
it's,
animal.
it's Spike and his son.
No, that was later. That was
That was
Tom.
later.
No, that was Tom and Jerry.
You're thinking of the other one.
Yeah.
That was Tom and Jerry.
Spike? What are we going to do today?
Yeah, these they were like little New York dogs because you had the little baller's cap on.
Yeah.
My
had knocked out to
favorite,
the
my
side.
favorite ones were the two fucking crows that used to talk to each other and make fun
Oh,
of people.
yeah.
I just can't remember
Oh yeah.
the
yeah.
fucking names. Those were pretty funny.
Cartoons.
All right, here goes Chris. He's looking it up.
That was that's Spike and Tyke. That was from your.
Yeah, Spike and Tyke.
That was Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Did anybody notice that Porky Pig never wore any pants?
Oh, it was Chester and Spike were the ones from Looney Tunes.
Oh, okay.
Spike the Bulldog and Chester the Terrier.
I told you, Terry. I called that
That's
shit,
right.
didn't I? Bam.
Sorry,
I know my cartoon doggies, bro.
I mean-
How you didn't even question me, man? You
I
see
mean,
my
well-
Instagram?
Nobody did anybody
All
question
sorts of
him? I don't know.
dogs on that shit.
Anyway,
My dogs. I put a handsome one up of George. Actually, I think it was this morning.
yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
Sure.
Pretty
Did you
sure.
like it?
No, I very rarely do I like pics.
You should like my dog.
Well, because if I like the pics, then it starts screwing up my algorithm on my Explorer.
No.
What?
Yeah, and then I start losing more booty pics and stuff like that. So I'm like, nah, we're just
you're
leaving my cosplay girls and stuff like
Are
that.
you looking at the fantasy baristas?
Oh, fucking every time they post something.
You know what, man?
Where is that coffee shop, by the way?
I've actually
Washington.
been
okay.
doing really good. I haven't liked any of those pictures in like a month or two.
Okay, well.
Before,
I'll
like I'd scroll. It used to go through Instagram and scroll, like.
Oh, you like everything.
Like. And now it's kind of like, yeah, I see it, but kind of like, So I don't know what my algorithm is. Okay, algorithm friends. I'll like. Friends just had a baby, some
we're
beer.
we're looking at Instagram now.
Yeah, we are. Friends. So my algorithm changed. Yeah, it's all so far. It's all beer and friends. Great. Like all this beer, Hop here, Beer King. Oh, my phone is going off right now. Somebody's liking all my pictures.
Chris.
I'm blowing up,
I
son.
can see his finger going.
Oh my god. And, a friend from high school. Look, this is my shit. It's not even no booty pictures. It's just all
You're gonna sound like that
athletics and
tomorrow,
jujitsu and
Yeah,
beer.
Yeah, speaking of which, tomorrow, Wallow has a big day tomorrow.
Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow,
Anal
Wallow?
probe.
Flip and tuck.
You mean the split and flip?
Yep, he's
Flip
becoming a girl.
And tuck. I'm also getting my tits done.
That's the split and flip.
Are you getting a little bit of lipo?
Oh yeah, I gotta have a shape, bro.
Get the whole chassis tightened up and
Fuck
everything?
yeah.
There you go. Good job.
So Wallow has this breathing issue, and he's going to go get it fixed. So they got to hammer his nose off and then give him a new one. But there's a little caveat to this. When we get Wallow back after he's all healed up, his voice is actually going to be different. It's pretty common for it to be like a falsetto afterwards, and we think that's what happened to Michael Jackson. So
No.
if you hear,
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
If you hear
It's gonna be
that,
a little sweet.
It's
If
going to
you-
be a little late for
you
him
hear-
to be a
It's
falsetto.
gonna be a sweet one.
I don't know, he's almost there. He's almost there, and that was before surgery. So imagine him after surgery, when you have to try
Well, actually, they're rerouting the tubing from my nose
to your
all the way down my ass.
to the anus.
Yeah.
So, you
So
can,
I can't sit no more.
so you can smell the shit you're saying
Yeah.
there real quick.
Yeah,
Bam.
I could just lay down and breathe
Smell
through
your
my
own.
ass.
It makes it harder to choke you.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I'm choking, you're still breathing through your ass.
Yeah, that's
You know what
right.
you gotta do. You know what you gotta do.
You gotta wear that cup, son.
So actually, I had one of my friends, Julian, come by and had a good open mat this weekend on Saturday, right, over at AOW Jiu-Jitsu, Art of War Jiu-Jitsu, and just a little plug right there. And he came over, man, trained, dude. He's looking pretty yoked. He's doing some training over in
Decent.
Georgia.
Oh, okay.
He's over in
Brunswick?
Georgia, Brunswick area, I want
Yeah.
to say. So he's stopping by. That was pretty cool to see.
Yoked, huh?
Yeah, he's getting yoked. He's a shorter guy too. He's always been really fit. But yeah,
steroids.
Julian, former
I know
Marine, yoked,
Julian, yeah.
yoked up,
He's
looking
on
good.
steroids.
I
He's
don't-
on, he's
I
on
don't
that
think he's doing
Alistair
steroids.
Overeem horse meat.
I bet, well, the kangaroo meat maybe.
Need to get
I
some
hear
of
that.
They
I
don't
hear
have that
shit's
shit
on-
in DC.
I hear kangaroo meat's on the menu.
I don't know about that.
Would you eat kangaroo meat?
Yep.
Nope.
Would you do it? Why wouldn't you do it? Because it's marsupial and you like marsupials.
I just don't eat like game, and
Why?
I just don't.
High
Well,
quality
you don't eat
protein.
pork?
You mean like deer? You don't eat deer?
I don't eat deer.
Word? That's
Hog.
good, yo.
I only was raised on
Quail.
the simple stuff like cow and
Chicken.
pig and chicken, really, and turkey.
Oh, jeez. No alligator?
No.
I tell you what, alligator kind of sucks. What
I
I
have-
did one time had an alligator
Right, right,
freshly killed and fried up right there, and that was good alligator. But that
That's
shit
how
I
you
got
eat
over
it.
at Whitey's and all that stuff was horrible.
That's frozen.
I have tried it,
Yeah, it's terrible.
No.
but I don't like
It
it.
just tastes like fried
Yeah,
bread.
No, you don't. Once you freeze alligator, you're done.
Yeah,
Just-
Dunskies.
it's got to be fresh.
Yeah.
I had alligator once.
I love it.
I took a massive poop, and now I have a pair of boots.
Ew.
Wah, wah.
Oh my God. Bro.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So
That was
like
lame.
no game animals, just strictly farm animals.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Word.
And if I see it, I can't eat it. So like fish,
What?
it's a mental thing. I just,
Word.
It's like
Oh my god.
I know you-
man.
So I can't take you scalloping and then let you go scalloping, catch scallops, and then
Yo,
eat the
scalloping would be cool, man.
We're
did
gonna do
in
that
Alaska.
eventually.
That was fun.
We're in Alaska.
Well, it's
Scalloping?
clamming. Excuse me,
Okay.
clamming.
Well, we go scalloping. just
everybody
in the
loves
Gulf.
clams.
I see what you did there. I see what you did
See,
there.
you
I don't-
can't eat. I mean, it's a scallop.
I don't really eat scallops, but I mean,
Okay. All right.
is it an animal?
Yes. Oh my god.
It's in the
It's
shell.
a fishy thing.
It's an animal.
It's a little. It's a little.
I mean,
muscle.
once we start going, you may have to come anyways, just so I have the required amount of people on the boat to get 10 gallons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Gotta
do
have,
that.
gotta
I'll
have
to eat
five,
it.
gotta at least have 5 people catching, so you can have 2 gallons per person. So at least
Like
10
I go
gallon max.
fishing, I just don't. I usually put them back.
I love me some scallops, bro.
Dude, you have some fun, bro. Go snorkeling. You're only in about anywhere between 6 to 12 feet of water.
Hey, I'll go. I'll go with
I'll
you,
go.
but I won't do any scallops. You can have my scallops.
Wow. You don't eat scallops?
Cause I'm gonna be drinking my
Okay.
crunk juice. Actually, listen, man. I stopped drinking my crunk juice.
That's because Bert put you on this bang.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped drinking the crunk juice every day. So what I did now is I supplement it with this stuff called Bang, Bang.
Every day.
This shit right here. This shit right here.
It
Is that
fucks
another?
you
Is it
up.
is it another alcoholic drink?
It's
No.
non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic.
No calories.
Zero
no
calories.
Carbs,
Zero
no
sugar. Zero carbs.
What's the caffeine?
Out of the room. Gone.
Cafe.
Done.
Is it like one of those nitros kind of thing?
Listen, man, it's
Kinda.
BCAAs, amino acids,
Creatine.
super creatine, ultra
Super.
CoQ10.
Sounds like cocaine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man,
It's kind of crackish.
You're looking at 106.
too much caffeine may cause nervousness, irritability, sleeplessness,
My
and occasionally
heart
rapid heartbeat.
palpitates
Not recommended
like-
for use by individuals under the use of 18.
Yeah.
I
I did the Red Bull shit. You know how they have the
300
small
milligrams
cans?
of caffeine. Is that a lot?
That's a pretty good bit, bro.
What?
And
Is
how
that
many
a
of
lot?
those? How many of those are you doing a day?
I had 2.
Oh my God!
Thanks, Bert.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I also got
Hold on. In the
2
spe- in-
12 packs.
Hold on. In the spectrum of caffeine, what is high? What is normal? This is 300 milligrams. Where do I fall on that?
Go ahead, Chris. Pull it up.
Well, your daily recommended is only 400 milligrams.
I think
Okay.
a cup of coffee is what, 200?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a cup of coffee today.
There's your 2.
I had 2
But
of
you had
these.
2.
And those are
So
how
I
many?
had 1 cup
600.
of coffee.
No, that.
2 of those.
And I had 2 of these.
600, so that's 800.
Yeah. So you're,
Roughly.
You're a little over.
Hey, no
So we
lie
should
though.
add
It's
a Red Bull.
no lie though. I don't want to say it's nervousness, but it definitely feels like
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
like a pump. I
Fucking
think
ready.
the creatine and the yeah.
But one day I had to do one of my big drives back when I had my area went all the way up to Macon. So I was having to do my
Bacon?
Macon.
oh.
I was having to do my Savannah, Macon, Lake City
bacon?
circle. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab 3 of the big Red Bulls, and I'll just drink those throughout the day. That'll help me get through because those days were normally 16 hours. Dude, on the way coming home down 10 after I'd had the 3rd one of the day, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, my heart's gonna just fucking jump out of my chest. I can literally hear my heart beating through my ears
I
right
think
now.
because I used to drink Red Bull like a ton, and I think I had about 3 of those big cans, and it was like 50 some ounces. I think.
Yeah, they're huge.
I thought
I'm gonna die.
I was gonna die.
Yeah. You know what? That cured me of Red Bulls. Didn't do it again.
I'm not really into Red Bulls anymore.
Red Bulls are rough.
They're
Why?
rough and
I
they're-
love them.
Well, they just got a rough compared to like all the stuff that's out nowadays.
There's a
it's
lot of
actually got
sugar in Red Bull.
good flavor. Red
It is a
Bull's
lot of
flavor
sugar.
is like dog shit compared to a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like I'm like sugared down.
That tastes like a crunk juice, though.
I know. I think maybe that's kind of why I like it a little bit.
But now I was all about the fucking what was it? Red Bull and vodka for a little bit. Yeah.
Red Bull, cranberry vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get fucking drunk and be amped up at
So
the
my-
same time.
Yeah, my crunk juice has a lot of sugar in it. I can tell in the morning I'm a little sugar crashed. We're hungover. What do you
In
want
the
to call
morning.
it? Yeah. If I had 2 of them, yeah, I feel in the morning for sure. Especially those tall cans. Yeah, I don't recommend that. And then I don't recommend that in training. for sure.
No, that's the only reason why I do the.
I'm just gonna be the fittest guy with diabetes.
Right. Well, that's why I do the.
I got the beatus.
The BCAAs that I got because I did a search for them to find out because there's a lot of them that you can get that have stimulants in them. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I had to do a search to find the ones.
Is it the
that,
niacin or whatever that gives you that flush feeling?
Yeah.
That tingle.
That
I hate
Beta
fucking-
alanine.
Beta-alanine. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, it makes everything feel
Tingle.
hot.
Makes me itch.
Yeah.
And, another thing I don't really like about that too is like, especially if you're doing a combat style sport where you have to like be able to control your breathing, control your heart rate, doing all this kind of things, so you preserve energy throughout your match or training session. You can't necessarily do that when you're on super stimulants.
I learned that the hard way. My
You're like,
second,
So did I.
5 pre-workouts later, you're like,
my
oh.
second and third tournament, I took pre-workout before, and you get this insane pump
So
in your
did
arms,
I.
and all of a sudden you're like, on the second match, you're like, I can't move. Like it's just
Hands just fatigued.
feels
and
like it's gonna
tired.
explode.
Yeah.
And then
That's what
I
I
realized
took. I took NO Explode in my second
Oh.
tournament.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a bad
I'm
choice.
sure.
I couldn't grip. Like it was just frozen like this, and it was just so pumped.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
Like,
good.
don't do it. I wasn't ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Seriously though.
I can't do those anymore.
They make me nauseous.
I used to do them for Dean's workout, and I used to fucking love it, because it would make me almost like rage,
Oh yeah.
and just go through the workout and just lift and do the reps that we had to do, and I was like, "Ugh!" Yeah, I had like my eyes got all black, even the white part.
Yeah. I used to take the Rip Fuel back in the day.
Oh, when he had a Fedra in it.
Yeah, bro. Man, I had to quit taking it because eventually it started really kind of fucking with my mood. So like I would
Yeah.
like set something on the counter, like my keys, and then my keys would like slide off, and then I'd clear the fucking counter.
Like, what the?
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh, why the fuck did I just do that?" And my attitude changed, and Amanda was like, "Yeah, you know what? You're getting off of that shit. You're not taking that."
What was it you're saying?
Rip Fuel.
Oh yeah.
There was one I used to take, and I loved it. I was focused. I had energy. I didn't
called Bert.
crash.
Kurt.
Bert.
Oh, that's now. This was
Oh,
back
okay.
before.
Hey, take the mushroom stuff is like legit.
But I went to go to GNC and they didn't have it, and I was like, "Hey, where can I get this?" And he goes, "Oh, it's been discontinued." And I'm like, "What? It didn't have ephedrine in it."
No, it had
And he
cocaine.
goes, "It was." They had left off some ingredients that were similar to meth.
Oh yeah, there
I
you
was
go.
like, "That's why I cleaned everything." And I-
Dude, that
So I
You're
went
meth out of your brain.
pretty much. So I went on eBay to see if I can find it. Man,
Meth addict.
these motherfuckers had started selling it for like $600 a bottle.
Oh yeah,
Once they figured out it was like drugs,
dude.
but it was good shit.
Blind
The,
bang, yo.
Dad got me that mushroom stuff from
Psilocybin.
that's in there. No, it's not. No, it's not. No. I wish. That'd be dope. That'd be
That
dope.
would actually be dope.
That would be dope.
I see what you did.
But it was from
what I'm
it's
saying.
the guy who was on Rogan's podcast, the Mushroom Guy. It's his brand, and it's got like cordyceps and lion's mane and like 5 or 6 others. And Dad took it, and then he called me. He was like, "Hey, I'm buying a bottle for you. I'm sending it to you. I want to see if you're having the same effects." He's
Which
like,
are what?
"Dude, mine was sharp.
Well, how can you tell with yours?
Yeah, well, that's how I could tell because I could actually do stuff. Like energy level was up. Just all around, I felt sharper. It was like really good.
How's the boner?
Perfect.
Yeah?
Like raging 6 inches hard.
Can you tell your dad?
6 inches hard.
Can you tell your dad to send me 6 bottles?
I mean,
Raging.
raging.
Right
6
at
inches hard.
average. All right.
But that shit was really good. Dad's got to the point now where he's doing that, and he's even adding some. He got some lion's mane powder that he adds to his coffee in the morning.
Wait, what?
Lion's mane.
What the
It's
fuck
it's a
is that?
mushroom. It's another mushroom. It's for cognitive.
So it didn't come
Cognitive
from a
release.
lion?
No, it's just
Okay.
it's the name of the mushroom,
Oh.
and he adds that to his coffee, and shit's good. I really like it. I got to get a new bottle. I'm out.
Amazon?
Yep, $44 for 120 capsules.
You can't get anything from Amazon, huh?
Yeah.
I
Basically,
get everything on Amazon.
Yeah,
I
she
have
just
a-
bought meth.
I have a buddy that's really into like breast milk
What?
okay.
from only black chicks though.
I've seen that show.
Yeah, you
No,
probably
no. I'm telling you. He said he would go to
From
Amazon.
Cambodia, right?
He didn't give a shit where from. As long as there's a black chick in his breast milk. And he would order that shit.
probably
and
have
he
better
would,
luck
like-
on eBay than you would Amazon.
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You order that shit offline.
I think Amazon's a little more legitimate.
Craigslist.
Oh, for
Only-
sure. I don't know. It's
Was
just
that you the one who said there's no Craigslist anymore?
No, there is Craigslist. They just
You-
they did away with the personals on Craigslist and Backpage and a couple of the other sites.
You're not supposed to send bodily fluid, so you have to go a certain route to do it.
Yeah. Well, the reason why
Oh.
they ended it on the Craigslist was they made it to where there was a law passed or an amendment passed to where, say you were the owner of the Craigslist could be held accountable if they were caught, people were caught trafficking, sex trafficking on the site, which there was a pretty good bit in the casual encounters and stuff like that.
Word?
So
How do they
once-
sex traffic people?
well,
They're like,
you-
listen,
You
man.
had moms like saying, "Come have sex with my daughter," and then
No way.
yeah, there was just one in Texas. She was just arrested for trying to prostitute out her 3-year-old.
my
Is she a drug
God.
addict? She's a
Sick.
drug addict.
Oh yeah,
huh?
for sure.
I,
Raging drug addict.
I hope that they hung her.
Wow.
Not
From a
yet,
tree.
but she'll be. Well, it's just like the. There was a story. I can't remember where the child molester he got brought into intake or came into the jail, and I think he lasted like 2 nights, and he was done.
Yeah, believe that.
Stuck
Fucking
him.
believe
I think
that.
there was something on the news about one lady selling 1 or 2 of her kids or something and sold them, and then the next time she went to sell it, she got caught or whatever, and she's in jail.
Well, there was just a guy arrested yesterday. Cops approached him because he was with a young girl, and I think he was in his 20s. And he introduced the girl as his wife, and they're like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, no, but she's getting ready to be 16."
Oh,
So they just went ahead and arrested him.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a
you can't be
dummy.
doing that.
Where was that at? West Virginia?
No, actually, I want to say that was Texas too.
Texas?
Texas is cracking down on that shit, man.
Good.
Damn, I didn't know Texas was like that. I lived there for a little bit. That's craziness.
El Paso.
I did. San Antonio and El Paso, yeah. I liked El Paso. I thought it was pretty cool. It was cool for the time.
I've never been to Texas.
I mean,
Neither
now,
have I.
now it's a
Ugly.
little bit gangster now. I mean, no.
I've flown
Yeah,
through
over
it,
there.
but I've never.
yeah, so have I. I mean, like, oh, that's Texas.
Yeah, there's Texas. I can see all the guns from the
Yeah.
sky.
I didn't think I would like Texas, man, but I actually really liked it. I liked the people. I thought it was fun.
I like
You know,
the
Everybody was cool.
food.
Food was really good, especially the Mexican food. Holy shit.
Well, because you're getting like legit fucking Mexican.
Made by real Mexicans.
Well, I went to Cali back in 2004, and buddy of mine said, there's a Mexican restaurant there, but it's okay. It's, it's not all that great. Bruh.
Way better than over
It
here.
was like in like
It's
a
not
little,
as good as Taco Bell, but
Oh my god, yeah, right.
man, that was some of the best Mexican food I ever had.
I remember I came over here and they're like, yeah, La Nopalera, that's the best Mexican
Fuck
food.
that place.
I went to eat, I was like, what the fuck is this? They don't even have chili verde. They don't have nothing,
well,
bro.
that's like your introduction to, like, if you want traditional Mexican food, that's always your first introduction to it, is that place. And then you go,
Right here.
oh yeah, around here is La Nopalero, and you go and you're like, oh, this is all right. And you tell somebody, you go, oh man, I really like the Mexican food here, and then they always go, oh well, bro, that's dog shit. You need to come and try this stuff out, and then you start finding a real Mexican food.
That's fucking Alpo, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't-
Elbow, straight out of dog.
You shouldn't even give that to your dog, homie.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to a Mexican restaurant that actually has goat on the menu. Then you know you're in a legit spot.
Goat? I think that's an Indian restaurant.
No.
Would you
Well,
like
they-
the Cody goat?
Would you like to go?
Jamaican, the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember Irie? Irie has
Fuck
goat on
yeah.
it. Oh,
They do
that
have
fucking
goat, yeah.
God.
The jerk chicken? Oh,
No, their oxtail was
yeah.
fucking the bomb.
God, bro.
Why?
You going for your surgery tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's not going to be going to Irie.
Why are you trying to change the subject all of a sudden?
You're over here hand jerking the air. I'm just kind of like, all right, you having surgery tomorrow. Great. Didn't mean to change it. I mean, we're talking about you still.
Are you offended?
No.
Yeah,
Because it's
sucks.
okay to be offended.
It is okay to be offended. Too many people are offended, don't think it's okay.
We won't be seeing Wallow at the gym for a week or two.
Lame-o.
Oh yeah, no, totally lame.
Totally lame.
Yeah.
And then you said what? It's going to be 2 months where you can actually like
Yep.
hard roll.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Won't you get one of like the plexiglass?
Yeah, like the Kareem. No,
Yeah.
it's not Kareem. The fucking.
Basketball player.
Yeah.
Whoever.
I think LeBron wore once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rip Hamilton wore it.
That was like a famous thing for a little bit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, keep getting your nose broken playing basketball. Here's a face mask. You look creepy as fuck now. No, they're like the purge before the purge was like a thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I broke my
Wore the
buddy's
mask.
collarbone playing basketball. Getting
You did?
rebounds. Yeah, getting rebounds came down. My elbow dropped down right here, and
Damn.
heard the fucking snap. I was like, "Oh shit, you all right?" And just fucking arm just went down. It's like, bro, collarbone's broke. I was like, "Ooh, my bad. Sorry, bro."
Damn.
But I got that rebound.
Were you a good friend and had to help him out? You know, when he had to go pee and.
No.
Not that good of friend. You're like, we weren't that good of friends.
No, we weren't that good of friends. We just had the same classes. Nowadays,
He was an
fucking-
acquaintance.
Yeah.
That dude was an acquaintance. But shit, I don't even know you that well.
No, we
There's some guy I
were
used to
actually
know.
pretty decent friends, man. We were skaters.
You were skaters?
Yeah,
I
so
used to see you on a skateboard.
dude, I used to rip it on a skateboard. I did before my body went, "Hey, guess what? You're going to become a big guy now."
What kind of skateboarding did you do? Were you like on the half pipe?
I did street and ramp.
You did the straight,
Yep.
the ramps,
Yep.
like jumping ramps,
A half pipe.
half pipe.
Did half pipe. Did
That's what he
quarter.
does now at night. He only gives her half pipe.
Full 3 inches, baby. Give him that full 3 inches.
I can go harder and I can go faster. You can go deeper.
We can't go deeper. I was watching this comedian. I forget his name or whatever. But he was talking about it was like women talking about go deeper. I mean, like he's like going deep as he can, you know.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
deeper. I'm like,
trying.
bitch, I can't go deeper.
I'm trying my damnedest.
Go tighter. How do you go
Yeah.
tighter? How do you go tighter? You can't, can you? Fuck.
No,
That's
I used to skate a lot, and then all of a sudden my body changed. I got bigger and heavier, and that's when I started playing football. And then once I started, I broke 2 boards on the half pipe. So I was like, okay, yep, we're done. Guess we're not skating. I do have a longboard though now, and I bebop around the neighborhood on it.
I
sometimes.
could dig being on a longboard. Like regular skateboard, no. Man, I told you last time I jumped on a regular skateboard, my brother told me to get off. He was like, hey, listen, stop, dude. Now you can break shit. I was
Oh, you
like,
will.
You're
I
just
was
not.
like-
you,
I was
you
like-
you don't even look coordinated enough
Well, I was
to ride
trying
a
to.
skateboard.
I was trying to jump. What are you talking about, bro?
I can still get on a standard skateboard, and I can still pop an ollie, pretty decent ollie.
What do you mean I don't look coordinated enough to be on
You
a
just
skateboard?
don't.
I can't see you on a skateboard, bro. Seriously. Unless you want to put on some Jinko jeans with a wallet, with the chain.
Then I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, then you'll fit right in.
Yeah.
So right now on my cargo shorts and t-shirt, which is
Nah.
pretty much my standard wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because it's
No.
easy to take off, put on a rash guard.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Board
no.
shorts.
No.
No?
Uh-huh.
Word?
I mean, unless you like me, I can pull that off because I'm just the dad.
I don't
in the
look
neighborhood.
athletic enough. Is that what's up?
Yeah, yeah.
You just
Yeah,
don't. You don't look bummy, like beach bummy-ish, like skate bummy.
Oh.
Listen.
Oh, you gotta look like a bum to ride a skateboard.
Listen.
No, you
If,
just have to.
Tony
have
Hawk, you better stop, sir.
if I ever saw you like in a basketball court, you'll probably be the last guy picked.
for sure.
Well, you
If I saw
definitely
if-
be right. You would
if,
be right
if we
there.
if we were doing like a jujitsu thing, I'd be like, I'm
This
on his
guy.
yeah.
I want this guy.
This guy.
the guy
we're
with
gonna
the
play.
ears.
We're gonna play
He's-
some basketball. Negative. We're
You're
gonna play football.
athletic. You're athletic when it comes to jujitsu.
I need somebody who
Like-
understands the
Like
sport.
basketball, baseball, skateboarding, that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm not picking you for baseball.
Nah.
No?
I'm not even.
I'd
picking
be
you
like,
for
I'd be like,
football.
yo, why don't you watch me?
What about football?
Yeah, probably not.
Well,
Because I played football.
well, you might be aggressive enough.
Oh, yeah, I'm aggressive enough. What now? What now?
I don't know. I've never
What,
seen.
gangster?
I've never seen you run. So.
Well, you
Well,
know,
he can't run.
in
What fucking goes to football?
Team Riot days, we'd have the annual Turkey Bowl, where all Team Riot would go out. We did it for like 3 years in a row, and well, I mean, of course, our football had like submissions involved. So there
Yeah,
was
y'all
takedowns
played
and
fucking gorilla ball.
wars. Yeah, is that what's called gorilla ball? Hey, Kitty.
Well, that's the same
You
thing
gotta
we
be
did.
you gotta be careful, Kitty, because there's a movie called
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints, and the cat and the
Yeah.
hardware didn't get along, if you know what I'm saying.
Man, what the fuck?
God damn it, Ring! You give me the name of that one fuck cat right now, I'll shoot my own fucking head!
I'm sitting there thinking about when is my, parent coming in, and then
I know. I saw you looking away, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
What was the name of the cat? What was the lady's name? Irene or
can't
some shit like that?
remember.
You tell me that cat's fucking name right now and I'll shoot myself in the fucking head, Irene! You can't! She was hilarious.
That was a good movie.
That was a great movie. Apparently they shot it within like 24 hours or 48 hours, some crazy amount of time like that.
Second one took a dive. It wasn't as good.
What was the second one of that? Oh, when they
Boondock
had,
Saints too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what was it about though? I mean, who
I don't
was
know.
that?
I watched about halfway through it and I was like, nope, I'm out.
Kind of like Sicario.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
like
it's
the
when they
second
had
one.
when the dad came back, right? And they showed
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
portion.
Because they didn't touch on that in the first one. The guy that tried to shoot him in front of the house was their father.
Yeah. No. Guy shot. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
that was his dad.
Yeah.
But they found out at the very end when they were doing the.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was back in those like the Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels.
Trainspotting.
Trainspotting. Lucky Number 11.
So, that was a really good movie too. That was a tricky movie.
That was a tricky movie.
So you know what? There's so you know the prayer that they do, that family prayer that they do at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So my family actually has a prayer.
Interesting.
Yeah, super interesting. If I'm gonna bring it in, I'll have Walla read it because I don't speak Spanish, so
Okay.
it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, it's in Spanish.
It's in Spanish. Oh yeah, my family's Spanish.
Yeah, he's from Spain.
So
bro.
how do you know what they're saying?
It's all written out.
Well, how do you know? Can you understand it?
Look,
I
it's
kind of understand it, but I can't pronounce everything like how you should be able to do it.
No
but I'll bring
habla español.
next podcast. I'll bring it in. I'll have you read my family's prayer.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
that'd be kind of cool. Is
It's
it
pretty
long?
cool.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It's like
My
a page.
permit's on its way. I can carry my gun soon.
Nice.
It only took like 4 years for you to get that.
Jesus.
I
shit.
know it was
fucking
supposed to
Christ,
only
woman.
take 2 weeks,
Well, there's a backlog right now.
but I have
I
military.
know, but there's still a backlog
Apparently.
because I mean everybody's getting their CCWs, and for Jacksonville you fucking have to.
Well, did you see that video that went viral where the guy went back in the kitchen and punched the cook and the waitress
Yeah.
Oh,
actually pulled out her gun and
Goddamn
was
right
like,
she did.
the fuck out of here.
Well,
Get
there
the
was
fuck out of here, motherfucker, before I pop a cat.
But
in your
listen,
ass.
that guy, when he hit that other woman,
Yeah.
dude, he hit her so hard.
Yeah.
So hard. And she was like,
Oh, it fucked her. It fractured her face.
oh,
it did.
I believe, oh.
It did not.
I
you
believe
sure?
that her
Yep,
face is
they
fucked
were
up.
they were on the news together, the
Oh,
two chicks,
okay.
and they asked her, did he break any bones? And she said no.
Okay.
That, she hit her so hard, but the other girl's like, without fucking skipping a beat.
No,
Boom, no, back up.
Because he was coming forward.
Yeah.
There was just a thing, like 2 weeks ago maybe, where a guy tried to steal a car with the kids in the back seat.
Yeah.
Oh, that woman in Texas
The mom-
shot him dead.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not taking
Right
my
in the
kids.
head.
Damn right, no.
Pulled it out of the glove
Well,
box.
she even begged him. She's like, please stop,
Yeah, she
please
did.
stop, and then just fucking
Sorry.
Had to drill him.
Hey.
popped him right in the head. Done
Listen,
deal.
man, that's another thing too, right? So like, I have people all the time. They're like, "Oh, I'll get out the car and I'll fucking blast." I'm like, "No, bro, you keep your ass in the car. When they come up to you, that's when you can drill them. When they come up to you, you don't know what's going on. Especially if they reach inside that window, that you're clear. That's a
Yep.
clean shoot.
You're in
But
my-
second
my
you
world.
open that fucking door and you leave your vehicle, you expose yourself to getting screwed. You're gonna murder that person. First off, that's how they're gonna look at it. It's not self-defense anymore. You left your vehicle and confronted them. You're gonna murder that person. You're gonna go to jail. Stay inside your vehicle. If they try to open that door, reach inside of it, that's a different story. Then you drill them.
They call it like mutually agreed upon combat or something like that.
we don't have
that's
that
not
here.
it.
I'm
Not
talking
with
about
guns.
when you
Yeah.
When
That's called a
you-
duel.
instead of no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you like open the car door to get out. At that point, it's not self-defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's not mutually agreed combat because that's no,
I was in Washington
not with
State.
guns.
They have it in Washington
Yeah, Washington State they do, but not with guns.
Yeah, not with guns.
And then also when the fight hits the ground, you got to stand back up. I'm like,
What?
well, that's when the fight's getting started. When you hit the ground.
I did notice last. Did you watch Khabib's brother fight last night?
Yeah.
What did you think about that fucking stand-up?
His stand-up?
No. He had the guy on the ground, was fucking working his
it
ground
was-
to pound.
He was starting to work, and they stood him up.
And
Yeah,
they starting to
it
work.
bullshit.
He was coming down with the fucking fist, and the ref's like, "Okay, guys, stand up." It's like, what?
Well, I was like, what the fuck?
Well, how about two fights ended with guys getting knocked out by hammer fist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hammer fist is no joke.
What was his name? Fuck.
I think
Sage Northcutt. The guy had he had his foot, and Sage just started throwing hammer fists.
Hammer fist in his face.
Knocked
off.
him out, and then the other guy was going for a leg lock. It was Randy Brown was the guy that got knocked out, and I can't remember the fucking guy's name that knocked him out. But he kind of used his foot as a hook on his face to keep it steady, and he just like wham, knocked him out. Hit him with like 6 hammer
Wow,
fists.
I believe it.
By like the third one, he was out. He was like knocked out, awake, knocked out, awake, knocked out.
He's trying to get in the best sleep of his life. I got 6 best sleeps.
Yeah, he was pretty dope. The fights last night were pretty good. Chad Mendes came back with a vengeance, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He has been off for like a year or two, right?
2 years.
2
bro.
years.
2 years. He got popped for some sort of skim cream or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Was it?
So some kind of a peptide.
Androgel.
No, it was some kind of a peptide that he's like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, it was a tainted.
No, it was his cream for his
That's right.
Psoriasis?
Psoriasis, yeah. So they told him what the agent was, and he's like, none of my supplements have that. So he started looking at at everything, and fucking sure enough, it was.
Well, this is the thing he was saying too. I think what I was listening to is that he kind of needed the time off anyways.
Yeah.
He had that Conor fight, right? He lost that. Then like just some light sparring or something like that. It was fucking up his head. Like he was dealing with.
Well, he went
concussions.
at once his life away from the UFC because I follow him on YouTube and Instagram a lot. He's done a lot of hunting. He's hooked up with
He's got a company.
Fish and fins.
Yeah, so he started a company. He
That's a
started
guy-
doing other shit too.
Yeah,
But he needed some time off though. I think
yeah.
from what he said, he's like,
Yeah.
I was getting my head rocked over shit I shouldn't get rocked over. So I was like, oh, that's cool, man. At least these guys are cognizant of that now, and I think that's super smart.
But I listened to. Did you listen to Josh Barnett on Rogan the other
I
day?
did.
Man, talk about USADA being some fucking douchebags.
Man, yeah.
Well, they're very, very strict. They ain't fucking.
No, they ain't
here,
strict,
bro.
No, it wasn't strict. It was.
It's just stupid
It
shit.
was stupid shit. You should listen to it. He breaks it down because he had a tainted supplement, and they came at him, I think, with what, 2 years or a year
Some shit like that.
for a tainted supplement.
Yeah, that's
He was
pretty
like,
crazy.
"Fuck
2
you."
years. That's pretty crazy.
Well, not only that, he tells them that, hey, I'm gonna be backpacking through Europe.
Europe.
You know,
He's not fighting.
He's not fighting.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything going on.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to be backpacking through Europe, and they send somebody to test him at his home when he's backpacking.
So they can count it as a failed test.
So they called it as a failed test.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
That's a no-show.
Yep.
That's so stupid.
The way he laid it out, man, I was like, holy shit, if this is legit how they
Yeah.
operate, fuck them.
Yeah, clean up the sport, but fuck, man. That's pretty crazy.
At this point, they're hindering it more than they're helping it because, with the John Jones thing, Nowitzki even said that the small, minuscule amounts of trace that was found
wouldn't have
in
helped.
whatever wouldn't have helped them anyway.
But they still want to punish.
But they still want to punish him.
Well, I think they're definitely making an example out of John Jones, if
yeah.
anything. You know what I mean? Like,
I did see, I think it's Cyborg versus Nunez has been signed.
For 228, I believe, yeah.
Saw that.
That's going to be pretty good. I saw.
What weight class?
That's
I don't
right.
know.
I don't know.
A catch weight?
No.
I doubt-
I
I
think
doubt
he's
Amanda would.
145 because Cyborg can't make
Size she
135.
know.
Yeah, there's no way.
She can barely make 145. She'd
yeah,
probably
It's
die.
pretty scary.
But
So,
I mean,
Like her kidneys shut down, his
Yeah.
testicles fall off.
yeah. I mean, but how
I mean,
how's
she
that
might
fight?
be able to make
guys,
weight
guys,
then.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. She doesn't have testicles. She's female.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't
What?
see Amanda pulling that one out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. They're both heavy hitters, dude. Who knows at that point?
Yeah, Amanda hits hard, but
She don't hit like Cyborg.
Cyborg hits like a
hard.
man.
Yeah.
You don't think Nunez hits like a man?
No.
Bro.
She hits hard for a woman and beats other women.
she got some-
Cyborg can beat maybe a couple of dudes.
Cyborg could walk into this fucking room right now and beat the shit out of all four of us
Speak
at the
for
same
yourself.
time.
Speak
Yeah,
for yourself.
okay. Hey,
Speak
you don't
for
get to
yourself.
use to use that. That's on the
No,
counter.
no, no. I'm still heavy enough.
Okay.
There you know. I'll clinch her.
And then Gabby walks in right behind her.
Oh, that's a different story. You got two. You asked 2-on-1. That's bullshit. And she outweighs all of us. It'll be like DJ fighting.
Who?
Exactly. You like that? You like that?
I had to use it.
Love it.
Listen, guys, I have to go.
Yep.
You guys wanna
We're
keep
at our
going?
allotted time.
Okay, before we call this a day, Art, why don't you give a shout out to our sponsors?
Hey guys, let me tell you something. Doesn't matter if you're a pro or an average Joe, Lean Impact Nutrition will get you that six-pack or the performance edge that you need to satisfy your goals. Next one is Black Hive Tattoo, blackhivetatattoo.com. Jump onto their newsletter. That's how you know when you can get in and get the dopest tattoos in Jacksonville. Hell, for the whole Southeast for that matter. Blackhivetatattoo.com.
Sherry, anything else you want to add? Any shout outs?
Hi, Bert.
Hi, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert. Anyway.
I've only seen him like once this week.
Oh, I'm
Was that at the gym?
I'm fucking
Yeah.
heartbroken over it.
I miss you.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that silence?
That's
Dude.
because he's not here. If he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
here, he'd be like,
Because nobody gives a fuck.
Well,
be
why
like,
He
you being
does, so
mean?
fuck you.
Why you so mean? Be sensitive to your female core.
kidding,
Here.
I'm
Jesus
kidding, God.
Christ.
Fuck Wallow.
God, yeah,
Should have
fuck
never
out.
have helped
Dang.
you yesterday.
Fuck up.
Maria.
Hey, thank you for helping, because then I'd have been the only one
Yeah.
there going, what the oh shit, man, something just came up, bro.
I
Guys,
got
gotta
to
go.
go.
I
Yeah.
want to thank both Chris and Matadora Roja for
He's got a pool with a
bocce ball.
bocce ball
Yeah.
and a fire pit
What is
and
a
a
bocce
grill.
ball? What is a bocce ball?
Don't worry, you'll be able to play when it cools
yeah.
down.
Well, once he cools down, we'll go out there and play.
Yep, we're playing some bocce ball.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I don't know
hand
what
me
it is
cookies.
either, but we'll play.
Yep.
Anyway,
I got one shout out.
yeah, go ahead.
Got to shout out Amanda.
Woo woo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, she's been doing those meals.
Oh, okay.
Been on fire.
I thought you were gonna say something else. But
No,
all right.
bro, I'm being sincere.
Man, she makes this peach cobbler. You're not gonna eat that shit for hours.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate all your support and listening to our dirty jokes and shit.
Absolutely.
And we'll catch you next week. Hopefully, I won't sound like a retard. If am I okay to say retard?
Yeah. I mean.
Well, you done said
so-
it now.
Fucko.
Hope you don't say yeah. Fucko.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.